My name is Misaki, and I'm a working housewife. I live with my husband Lauren.
Hey Misaki, have you heard of Pop Donuts?
Oh, you mean those ones they sell at Mr. Donut, right? They're the bite-sized donuts, lots of them, cute and delightful.
Yeah, it's great that you can enjoy various flavors from one product.
So, what's up with those donuts?
I was thinking the other day, why don't they include pondering in them?
Oh, I know what you mean. I've been wondering that since Ponder Ring came out.
It seems like it would be easy to make with that shape. Maybe it's just too different in size.
If that's the case, they could just make a version with only Ponder Ring.
That sounds delicious, but do they even have that many varieties?
That's the thing. They only have 3 standard ones, which is a bit boring. But I think if they made the Ponder Ring dough the size of Pop Donuts, the texture would change.
Yeah, that might be it.
So all we can do is tear up the Ponder Ring and put it in. An unfulfilled dream, like Romeo and Juliet.
Anyway, should we go to Mr. Donut sometime?
I met Lauren during our student days, and we started dating. After we graduated and became working adults, we got married. Lauren was the leader of a club back in school and had a strong personality that always made me feel secure. Then one day, I started feeling unwell for a while.
I'm home. Hey, are you still resting?
Oh, welcome back, Lauren. I'm still not feeling well.
I get that, but you do know you're an adult, right? How many days has it been now? Heck, guess we'll have to order takeout again.
Lauren. Actually, I'm pregnant.
What? Did you say pregnant?
The illness was due to my pregnancy, and when I told Lauren, he seemed both surprised and confused. I wondered if he wasn't happy about it, but he did say he was happy with his words. However, despite his words, from then on, Lauren.
Hey Misaki, I have golf tomorrow, so wake me up at 4:30 a.m.
What, golf again?
What's with you again? It's a business thing, I can't help it.
I guess you can't help it, but.
Anyway, I'm leaving early tomorrow, so I need to sleep early. Make dinner quickly.
All right, just give me a minute.
Look, pregnancy isn't an illness, so make sure you take care of the house properly.
Even on days when I wasn't feeling well due to the pregnancy, Lauren showed no mercy. After discovering my pregnancy, he spent even more time playing golf under the guise of work and often left the house for the entire day on weekends. Then one day, Lauren participated in a company training program that simulated pregnancy.
So yeah, they made us wear this weird apron.
Really? So, does that mean you finally understand a bit of what I'm going through?
No way, what are you talking about? That was a piece of cake. Even with weights attached, it wasn't hard at all. Actually, I realized how overly dramatic pregnant women are.
You realized that. What was the point of that training then?
Well, it was to understand pregnant women, right? Seriously, if they can't even that, they're way too...
Lauren made insensitive comments about pregnant women and then went out drinking, claiming it was for work. However, a few minutes later, I was hit by sudden morning sickness and couldn't move from the bathroom. I tried calling Lauren, but he didn't answer. In my dazed state, I called my father. When I came to, I found myself lying in a hospital bed. The next day, when I returned home before noon.
Oh, you're finally back.
Hey, why didn't you answer the phone yesterday? I was in a really bad situation.
Come on, it was obvious I had to prioritize important social engagements.
Didn't my dad contact you too?
Yeah, I saw the missed calls. But then I saw an email later saying everything was fine.
Even so, not responding to calls is just.
Oh, whatever, I'm hungry. Make me something to eat.
What? I'm still not feeling well because of the morning sickness.
Oh, don't be a baby over a little morning sickness. Housework is your job, isn't it?
A little morning sickness.
If your condition is that bad and you can't do anything, then just forget about having a baby.
What are you saying?
Why did I even marry someone like you? Geez, what a waste of time waiting. I'll just eat out.
With that, Lauren left, leaving me behind. Saddened by Lauren's attitude and words, I decided to head to my parents' house with just the bare necessities, taking the train and bus. I'm home. Sorry for coming so suddenly.
Welcome back, Misaki. You don't need to apologize.
This is your home, Misaki. You can come back whenever you want.
Yeah. Thank you.
Come on in. It must have been tough to get here with your condition.
If you had told us, I would have picked you up by car.
Thanks. Can I stay the night?
Of course, dear. I'll prepare the bed right away.
Not just for the night. You can stay as long as you need.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I was exhausted and fell asleep immediately that day. When I woke up the next day, I found numerous missed calls and line messages from Laurren, asking me to come to his parents' house. I discussed this with my parents and decided to implement a plan. The next day, my parents drove me to my in-laws' house.
Thank you for coming, Misaki. We've been waiting for you.
Misaki, I've heard that you've been making Laurren do all the housework just because you're pregnant.
She makes me do all the chores, and then she complains that it's not good enough. It's become unbearable to live with her.
Misaki, I understand that being pregnant is tough, but there's a limit to everything.
We're not saying you have to do everything, but it might be good for you to move around a bit and do some housework.
Father-in-law, mother-in-law, Laurren is lying. Since we got married, he's never once helped with housework or cooking.
Why? Don't be ridiculous. You're not getting away with this. Today, I'm not going to tolerate your laziness anymore.
By the way, Laurren, you participated in that pregnancy simulation recently, didn't you? You said it was easy to wear the pregnancy apron. Is that true?
Of course, anyone who struggles with that must be out of shape. You always use morning sickness as an excuse to slack off on housework.
I don't think it's just a matter of physical strength.
Resting because of morning sickness isn't exactly slacking off.
All right. I borrowed a pregnancy apron. If you think it's so easy, why don't you wear it and do the usual housework and cooking?
Why do you have that here?
Misaki, Laurren seems to be tired from his usual housework.
If possible, please don't overwork him.
All right then, just cook one dish, your specialty, for your parents. You said pregnancy simulation was easy and you have more stamina than me, right? So you can do it, right? Or were you just all talk?
Fine, if you're going to push me this far, I'll do it. But don't come crying to me later. Here I go.
Laurren, spurred by my provocation, put on the pregnancy apron and started cooking with a reckless determination. The result was a seemingly ordinary fried rice. However, when my in-laws tasted it,
What is this? It's nothing but salty. I can't taste anything else. What am I eating?
The pieces of eggshell here and there are really unpleasant.
It's not just that. It's greasy with too much oil, and the only ingredients are the egg and its shells.
It's amazing how there are clumps of rice despite all that oil.
What's wrong with you two? Don't criticize someone's hard work.
Only someone starving would eat this without complaint.
Did you even taste it before serving?
I told you, don't criticize.
Laurren, why are you out of breath?
It's because of this weight. I'm taking it off.
Why are you trying to take it off? I'm in this state 24 hours a day. What happened to your boast about stamina? By the way, while you were cooking, I cleaned the entrance and hallway.
When did you? Oh, it really is clean.
Oh my, it's cleaner than when I do it.
All that's left is folding the laundry. Laurren, why don't you do it, just like you always do, while wearing that?
This thing, like this, and...
What the heck? Mother, am I having a bad dream? Our son can't even fold a single towel properly.
Not only that, but even the ones that seem folded fall apart while he's folding the others. Even with the pregnancy apron, that's just too pitiful.
My in-laws stood in stunned silence, watching Laurren struggle angrily with the laundry. Then,
So, after seeing all this, do you still plan to side with Laurren?
Ick, to think he could lie so blatantly when he's this incompetent.
Both of you. No, you're absolutely right. Hey, Laurren, care to explain what's going on here?
You lied to us, didn't you?
Yay, I can't do housework or cook. I haven't cooked in years. In fact, you should be impressed I even managed to make something that looks like fried rice.
Don't you dare get defensive. Why did you lie like that?
So, you made Misaki, who's heavily pregnant, do all the housework.
not only that, since my pregnancy was revealed, he's been golfing all the time under the guise of work. He goes out drinking and comes home late, and he doesn't spend weekends with me either.
What? He doesn't even stay by your side.
No, it's not like that. It's just that my work commitments suddenly increased.
What's even worse is when he told me, if you can't do housework because of morning sickness, then forget about having the baby. Those words haunted me for a long time.
What? That's something you should never say.
I can't believe our son would say such a thing.
Wait, I didn't say that. Misaki is lying to get back at me.
Oh really? Should I play the audio recording for everyone?
What? Why do you have something like that?
Your behavior was so awful lately, I recorded it just in case. Let's see. Here it is. Please listen.
This? I'm so sorry, Misaki. Even though we were deceived, We shouldn't have accused you.
I'm sorry, Misaki. I believed Lauren without any doubt.
Please, raise your heads. It's all right, it's natural for parents to side with their child.
Even so, hey, Lauren, what were you thinking lying like that?
Don't you feel bad for Misaki, who's been doing her best despite the tough situation?
Why are you both ganging up on me? A wife is supposed to serve her husband, right? But Misaki has been using her pregnancy as an excuse to slack off. She's even been taking time off work. I was frustrated because she wasn't doing anything.
You idiot! Why can't you put yourself in her shoes?
We never taught you such a twisted sense of duty.
Actually, it's not just that. Lauren has been cheating on me. My in-laws and Lauren froze, staring at me after I spoke. Then,
All those times he said he was out for work or golf, he was mostly meeting that other person.
Will, who are you?
this is Daiki, a private investigator. Did you think I hadn't noticed?
Nice to meet you. I'm Daiki, the top private investigator for infidelity cases. Here's a little something for you.
Adam, are these photos proof of Lauren's infidelity?
What the? Hey, why are you handing that out all of a sudden?
What were you thinking? Did you really believe you could get away with this?
I'm so disappointed in you, Lauren. Are you really our son?
No, it's not like that. I was frustrated and didn't want to be at home, so I sought comfort elsewhere.
If that's your excuse for doing something you shouldn't have, that's just pathetic. You said being with me was unbearable earlier, but I feel the same way. We're getting divorced immediately. You'll pay alimony and child support.
Divorce. Wait. Don't be hasty.
When I heard Misaki's distressed voice over the phone the other day, I was truly worried. You ignored her when she needed support the most. I can't leave Misaki in your care anymore.
Misaki and your parents, I'm deeply sorry for what my son has done.
I'm so sorry for the hardship our son has caused your daughter due to our poor upbringing.
Hey, why are you two apologizing like that? Why is no one on my side? I suffered too.
Ha, you suffered. That's rich coming from you. A guy who sees people as tools and can't truly love anyone has no right to complain. A real partnership means supporting each other. As a fellow man, I'm ashamed of you.
I've already submitted the recording and my daily diary as evidence. You won't get away with avoiding alimony and child support.
From now on, we'll support Misaki, so you're no longer needed.
You'll pay for the sins you've committed.
Why, Dad, Mom, help me out here. If this keeps up, I'll be divorced and in debt.
Heck, to think you would rely on us now. Well, I should have seen it coming. Lauren, I disown you. From now on, you're on your own.
Disown me? Why, you're kidding, right? You wouldn't do something so cruel.
If you think this is cruel, maybe this will teach you to reflect on your actions.
No, wait. Please reconsider.
It's you who needs to reconsider your actions. Reflect on what you've done and live with the regret.
Don't ever come back to this house or contact us again.
That's that, Lauren. Goodbye forever.
Oh, by the way, your mistress will also be receiving a bill for damages, so she might cut ties with you. If that happens, you'll truly be alone. Good luck with that.
No, why? How did it come to this?
And so, with Lauren hanging his head in shame and my in-laws bowing their heads in apology, we left the scene. After that, I divorced Lauren, demanded alimony and child support, and Lauren had to borrow money to pay the full amount. We also demanded and received alimony from his mistress, which ended their relationship. Burdened with a large debt, Lauren had to work day and night to repay it, leading a monotonous and dull life with nothing but repeated daily routines. As for me,
Thank you for today. I really appreciate the treat as a thank you for the investigation.
No, Daiki. We owe you a lot for all your help.
You even found us this wonderful restaurant, so thank you from us too.
Haha, I thought it might be a bit presumptuous, but I really wanted to come here.
it's impressive that you know such a lovely place. Detectives must be very knowledgeable.
Well, haha, I do get around to many different places.
But with your busy schedule investigating infidelity, was it okay to take the time out for this?
Yes, Daiki, you're quite the expert in infidelity investigations, aren't you?
Ahem, it's fine. Sometimes I need a break too. So, what will you order? This place is famous for its parfaits.
Oh, is that really true? That detectives order parfaits while on stakeouts.
Well, actually,
Since then, I wanted to thank Daiki for all his help, so I decided to treat him to a meal with my parents. When I suggested this, Daiki reserved this restaurant, and the four of us came here. It turned out he chose this place because he uses it for his stakeouts as a detective. It's true that being alone here might make someone stand out a bit. If he had told us, we would have cooperated from the start, but he said it would ruin the natural atmosphere if we knew. While I thought it would have been nice if he had given us a heads up, we were excited to suddenly experience a bit of his work.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.